Greetings, everyone. I'm pausing from minding other people's business, and in this video, I'm going to mind my business. I'm going to be very vulnerable in this and share things with you that I usually wouldn't share. But in 2025, I am going to be a little bit more transparent and share some more sacred things with you. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about my weight loss journey. And in this voluptuous looking photo that you're looking at, it kind of caused me to decide that I wanted to do something about it. The thing is, when I am voluptuous, I love my face. But unfortunately, when I start losing weight, my face goes. If I could keep this face with a smaller body, OMG. But it is what it is. I often don't always get all that I ask for. And so some pictures are coming up. You'll see how I was and why this became a concern for me. And now, keep in mind, when I had my second child, after she was born, I lost 80 pounds and I kept it off for 10 years. When I gave birth to my last child, my struggle began, and my body has not been the same as it was 17 years ago. So I have these yo yo moments where, I gain and I lose, but I never go past a size 14. And my ideal size is a size 12. In the summer months, I shed the weight because I do a lot of walking. But when the winter comes, you can look at this picture. I was passing my mirror and saw a belly that looked like it was about 6 months pregnant. And I thought to myself, hell no, I can't keep doing this. Keep in mind, I was going through a lot of stress during this time. But at the same time, I was eating things like wheat. I am gluten sensitive and I have a weakness to bread and flour, but I couldn't resist. And so ever so often I'll kick start a journey where I am not having any wheat or any rice. I have gone up to 6 months with having no wheat, no rice, and the belly does not move. Okay, so I don't have as much pain. I don't struggle, with these situations when I'm not having the wheat, but my belly wasn't moving. It was kicking my butt. Like usually I could fast for a week, an extreme fast, and I would be so slim that I don't want to lose weight. But when menopause kicked in, OMG, I was just not beating the battle of the bulges, as they would say. My belly is so big, but I know how to dress. I know how to complement my fat body, so sometimes it wouldn't show. In this scene here, I got up one morning and I was just decided to take a picture of, myself, or a video, I should say. I'm looking at my arms. They look like the flag of America. My gut wasn't looking so bad here, but I was having all these rolls, and I just didn't feel good about myself. I didn't feel good about my body. And if you can't love yourself, nobody else is going to love you. So I decided to go to the gym. Now, this is the worst thing. Look behind me. I was lifting some heavy weights. I look like a sumo wrestler because that's how I'm built. Like I'm fat all through when I have on weight. And this day, I literally got out of my bed and went to the gym. Now, this is the summer that followed, and I was still going. Oh my God, I look like SpongeBob SquarePants, a big square. And of course, it doesn't matter how much weight I lose, I'll always have these big arms. So I have made peace with that. So if I get down to a size 12, my arms are going to be a size 14. It is what it is. But here I am in the gym one Saturday because I was going religiously. And, I felt like I was making some progress, but, I still had that SpongeBob look. And I continued going. This particular day, my daughter took this photo of me wearing what was supposed to be a sexy outfit. And instead, it looked like I was upside down pineapple. I was just not feeling good about myself. And at this point, all rice is gone from my diet. All bread is from my diet. I'm literally eating like a rabbit, just eating vegetables. And nothing was going, people. I got up one day and I'm like, I cannot do this. I literally wrote this down as a desire and I asked the Spirit to help me with it. So I was to manifest this weight loss, and I'm going in another video. I'm going to show you that list that I can start checking off. So I started seeing a change in my stomach, and people in another video, I'll tell you what I have done. I'm just talking about the journey to this point. So my stomach was coming down, and at this point, I cut out breads and flour because literally it was destroying me. Earlier, I say May of last year, I went to the doctor and my blood sugar levels were not very pleasing. They were scary, as a matter of fact, and I was having a hard time, keeping my blood sugar down. And I think that's what helped me to say, okay, I am not well and I have to do this. But here it is. When we talk about spirit, when we ask for things, you gotta give up something to get something. And so when I put it there and say, Spirit, you've got to help me with this, and I don't know how to do it, I, fasted and prayed about it and just offered it to the Spirit as something that I desire. And I got very sick and went to the doctor and found out that my blood sugar was out of control. My resting blood sugar was out of control. So this is why I'm saying to you, when you're asking for something, be prepared to lose something, and you don't know how you're going to, get it or what's going to happen before you get what you want. So when I asked the Spirit for help, he made all the things I was eating, the Spirit, excuse me for saying the Spirit allowed all the things that I was having that was making me sick or overweight to turn against me. Okay? It was a struggle. It was so difficult. But I understood that it was an offering, or it was a request that I made. And so you don't get to tell the Spirit how you're going to get the thing, or when, or why, or whatever. You just have to work with it once you surrender it. But I started noticing a difference in my body here. This pants, I purchased it a long time ago, and it was supposed to motivate me into getting into it. And one day, for some reason, I tried it on and it fit. I didn't even know that my stomach was going down. And that blue jacket that I'm wearing underneath the coat, that never fit for years, and I fit into it. Of course, it couldn't button at the time. But yeah, my stomach was looking pretty good. And so I started feeling more motivated into continuing. It was not easy. And then as time go on, keep in mind, I'm no longer going to the gym. I just stopped going because I spent thousands of dollars going to the gym and nothing worked out. Again, one morning I got up and, I tried on this dress. And I was like, wow, whenever I put on this dress, I always have to put something over it because my belly is usually so big. But by this time, I'm not having any more wheat. I'm not having any bread. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I miss eating my bread, especially hard dough bread, from Jamaica. But again, it was making me sick. It was really doing a mess in my stomach. I was just struggling. And a lot of my kids have some of the same sensitivity I have to food. None of us can have dairy, so I cut out dairy, cut out the wheat, and pretty much had a life where sometimes when I look at my food, I would cry. But I started seeing a change in my body. So this was in the summer. This top, it's really a bathing suit, and a skirt, it's a short and a skirt that I purchased from Costco, and it could never fit when I purchased it. I just felt like one day I'm going to fit into this and it was going to motivate me. And so on this particular day when I put it on, I'm like, OMG, nobody ever said, oh, you're losing weight. Nobody mentioned anything to me. I didn't know, because a lot of times when you start losing weight, you don't really know. Only thing I notice is my clothes, when I put them on the bed, I'm like, why is my clothes looking so big? It's so weird. You see, the mind and the eyes is just, oh my gosh. Anyway, I haven't gone into any extensive exercise, but I do my stretches when I do my meditation or whatever just to get myself ready. This is one early morning before I start working. Just get up and do my stretches and whatever. And I can start to see that I'm more flexible. I'm feeling more comfortable in my body. And so I could feel that things are starting to turn around. Stomach was not hurting anymore. Yeah. Now this photograph is, I took this sometime, not last year, but the year before. Yeah, I'm doing exactly what you see there. Yeah, I needed to do that to free my mind and to release some stress. Yeah. Anyway, just some months ago, I went shopping and I tried on a size 12 pants and I couldn't believe it fit. Now, this dress was made for me about 3 or 4 years ago and it never fit properly. It was just always kind of tight. And this particular day, I got up and I said, let me try this on. And I couldn't believe how well it was fitting me. So, me and my daughter, and I was just doing some catwalk, taking some pictures, because I finally realized that something was happening in my body. And I liked the way it feel. I was just feeling myself. Now I'm nowhere close to my ideal weight loss. But I also realized that I wanted to lose 50 pounds and I realized that I cannot. Even though I was weighing 219 pounds. Most people could never know because I'm very heavy and very solid in my body. 219. When I saw that on the scale, I almost dropped. I'm like, no, this has got to go because I'm 5 feet 4 inches. And so I lost 20 pounds in June, July, in 6 months. And I can see a big difference in my body. I feel more comfortable in my clothes, and I can go back to Winners to shop now because my favorite place to shop is Winners. Yeah, because I could stay there all day and go through their stuff and get the nice looking things for cheap. So it's a work in progress. There's a long journey to go, but I just wanted to share with you that I was able to conquer the beast this time because I had to ask the Spirit for help. And the way they said yes to me is by allowing my body to reject everything that was causing me to be overweight and unhealthy. I hope this part of my business, satisfy your curiosity. And I'm sorry to disappoint you because I'm going to go right back into get into other people's business. I will be doing that in 2025. I have been doing YouTube for 10 years and just trying to be nice and mind my own business. And it never worked for me. And my birthday is coming up and girls got to get paid, okay? Because it's not like I can come out here and do the begging like some people. Because the truth is, I could ask and there are people who will help, but I'm very feisty. Because you bless me doesn't mean that you're going to be able to control me. So I'd rather work for mine. So even if you bless me, you still won't be able to control me. So this is why I'd rather put in the hours, put in the work, and have YouTube pay me. For those of you who always ask how you can bless me, you know where to find me. But in the meantime, we put in the work. And listen, I'm not just doing it to harm other people. I'm just speaking the truth in the meantime. I am calling the cards as I see them. And it isn't that I am perfect and that the things that happen to other people couldn't happen to me. I'm just saying I'm capitalizing on the opportunities that are available to me in 2025. And I see no reason for me to continue to make videos and not get paid. It's easier, as they said, for a camel to go through the eyes of a needle than for the rich man to enter into heaven. That is garbage. We all know that's not true. Okay? So in the meantime, I gotta change some things. I gotta use a platform that has the potential to assist me, because my 9 to 5 cannot cut it. So I appreciate your support. Please continue to support the channel, and also feel free to send me topics, suggest things that you want to hear me speak on. If you want to speak or do a review on another channel, if it's not a channel that I have ever watched, then I need time to really check them out. But understand that the way my reviews are have a lot to do with who I am as a spiritual person. My ability to connect and see things is something that people would not see had I not done some of these videos where I share my dreams or I speak on something that the Spirit reveals to me. I had to go there. Spirit had to show me these pathways so that those who needed to draw close would. Stay blessed, everyone.